Yo, what's going on, guys? And welcome to the Late Night Crypto Show. Every Wednesday, 10 p.m. I've actually got an announcement about that today that I will be announcing shortly. But yeah, welcome to the show. We've got some exciting projects on this evening, joined by Johnny, and we've obviously got Smokey Pete with us as well, who's going to sing the song in a second. Johnny, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Johnny.
He's just come out of prison. He was in prison close last week. So
yeah, I'm on day release to join the show. No, only joking. JR was taking a piss out of me last week. No, look, I've been working with JR and worked with JR in the crypto space, helped run the show. And yeah, we've known each other, 5-6 years now. So yeah.
Cool. I forgot I've also got Funshow here as well. Actually, he's not on the screen. There's on the.
I'm vocal only today. Yeah, you don't get the beautiful smile today, but you still get the voice.
And of course, we got the good old Smokey Pete. What song have you got for us today, Smokey? Do you want to introduce yourself as well?
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm Smokey Pete. You may remember me from this stream. Today, I'm going to sing you a song about TikTok Meta, and it's called the TikTok Meta Medley because TikTok Meta is running. So here we go. Yeah, I'm just a chill guy. 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 When I come into work a little late, well, I tell the boss, hey man, don't be mad. 'Cause I'm just a chill guy who comes into work a little late. Sometimes, yeah, I'm just a chill guy. 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 Pack up, I'm straight enough. Oh, say, oh, say, oh, say, oh, say, oh, say. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Maps. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. I'm just a chill guy. Yeah, I'm just a chill guy. That's TikTok Meta Medley.
That's Smokey Pete, everyone. That's Smokey Pete. Always coming with the bangers.
Thanks, guys.
All right, cool. So let's get into the show. Got a number of projects. How many projects we got today, Johnny?
So we've got three confirmed. We've got Mascot, whose pre-sale has literally just finished. I'm not sure if they're going to be attending now or maybe next week. And then I've got another show. Huh?
What did they raise?
I'm not 100% sure.
Right. 1 second. Sorry.
And then I've actually just had a coin called Elmo there. They completely forgot about this week. They've just messaged me. They're going to jump on next week. So we've got 3 confirmed. We've got Papy Chulo, Dogs of Elon, and Rift.
Cool. All right, guys, we're going to be doing things a bit differently, okay? I'm going to try and keep it as censored as possible. If your project is shit and I think it looks shit, I'm going to tell you it's shit for the reasons why. Just so people don't obviously ape in and then get rugs, just because we've actually had, do you know what, actually, before we even start talking about rugs, like Funshow laugh at this. This is actually jokes. Yeah, let me just show you this project. Wait, is it this one? One sec. Yeah, it's this one. It's this one. Sorry, one sec, guys. Let me just show you this because this is actually jokes. And yeah, I just feel like I need to be a bit harder on some of the projects because I've kind of just been a bit nice and then sometimes they
finish last.
All right, let me just quickly share this one sec. Okay, so this geezer actually came on the show a couple of weeks ago, and I feel like this coin is a couple of the KOL's coins because there's something a bit sus about it. But the guy that came on was like, I don't know who he was, Funcho. Was he like a community member? I think he's a community member, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bitcoin, BTC Wiz. And I think they came on roughly like 100K market cap. And then it ran up to like 2 million. And the guy sounded like an absolute scammer, didn't have a clue what he's talking about, didn't have any plans for the project. And we were kind of not like taking the piss out of him, but we were kind of like, what the fuck is this? Because it just screamed scam, and then it went up to 2 million. So I don't know. It looks like it's been a crazy bit. But I've seen Crypto Likes posting this and stuff. So I don't know. It might be a couple of the KOLs that are just farming it like that. That's what it seems like. Just because if you look at these candles here and the movement, it just looks a bit. It looks a bit weird. But yeah, I know we could have done like a 20x on that.
Someone in the comments. Someone in the comments remembers Killed Jeets. I remember the Nigerian scammer.
Literally, he seemed like that though. The way he was kind of like proper thingy, wasn't he, Funche? It was just proper like shady.
Mate, he had no idea what he was talking about.
Yeah, it was a bit kind of standoffish. My guard was up, caution was there, and I was like, yeah, I'm not sure about this. But you know, sometimes the ones you're not sure about are the ones that surprise you.
100%. Like, I don't think anyone from what he was saying would have invested in that project. But I've just seen Dogs of Elon. Have we got Dogs of Elon on tonight?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. One of our OGs. I think they were in our very first show.
Yeah. No, I like these guys. It'd be interesting to see where they're at. But no, their community's sick. Welcome, guys. Welcome. All right, cool. So quickly, before we start, what I want to do, and this is literally no catch, it's free money. I'm not trying to shill anything. It's literally free money, okay? I'm a partner of BitGet, okay? And what they're doing is if you sign up to BitGet using this link, it's in the description, you will get $20 for free. All you need to do is literally sign up, put $1 in crypto or do a $1 trade, and they will just put $20 in your account. So it's literally free cash. You can withdraw that. You can trade it. You can do what you want with it. So it's literally free money. The link is in the description of the video. And I'll probably put it in. Well, it's in the description. Just look on thingy on BitGet. And then it's this thing. It's literally free cash. There's no catch to it at all. And this is a great exchange. I use them for futures as well. I use them and CoinW, but I've started using BitGet a bit more just because the app, because I can't get the app in Dubai for CoinW. But cool. And Johnny, just quickly talk about your experience in the group as well, just before we start the show.
Yeah. So you've got obviously the two groups. You've got like a free group where calls go out in, and then you've got the paid group.
You want me to say it, bro?
What?
You're speaking as if everyone's meant to know about it. All right, cool. So anyone who's new watching the show, I'm JR Cryptex, and I've got one of the best call groups in the space. Okay. We've recently moved over to meme coins this year. Previously, I've basically known for my Bitcoin trades, but this is my website here. Obviously, I've got the marketing side of business, advisory, and whatever. But you can go on the website, or you've got the private group. When I say the traders in there are smashing trades, you can literally have a look at my Instagram on some of the profit shots. They've done a 97x, a 30x. The guys are sitting on Twitter. They've got bots connected. They're tracking wallets. They're literally nearly every single trader's won. It's a bit of a joke. So check out my website. If you go on the education page, you can click start journey, or you've got the link below. But that is basically another way to make money. we're coming into the bull market, and there's a lot of opportunities right now to make a hell of a lot of money, and we're catching these projects early. And obviously, we've got exchanges offering us good deals and stuff, and it's quite easy to trade the markets right now, and especially the meme coins as well. So yeah, sign up today, or I'll ban you from the show.
Yeah. Yeah, don't miss the calls there, honestly.
Smokey P's like, what the fuck's happened to JR today?
It's better this way. Last week, the beast started coming out, and now he's fully emerged. Much better entertainment, much better show this way.
Well, the thing is, I've got one of my other personalities that is going to be joining us shortly. I'll go and get him in a second.
Oh, good.
In the meantime, let's start with the projects. I'm just turning off my camera for a second. Where's Funshow? Johnny, bring on the first project. Who we got?
So the first project we have is Papy Chulo. So that's Tequila in the StreamYard. They're waiting.
Actually, I'll introduce you to my other personality a bit later in the show. I think it'd be funny. And put the camera back on.
That'll be great. Yeah.
Where's Johnny gone?
We need a third person. Yeah. Where's Andy? He's not here, huh?
Johnny knows my bipolar side. All right. Sorry. Who have we got now? It's back. It's back.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Johnny, who we got, bro?
Papy Chulo. Tequila.
Right.
They're waiting in the
Papy Chulo. Welcome. Did I say that right? Welcome to the show, bro.
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, good. Fun show. Start the timer. You got 4 minutes or 40 seconds left, bro. I'm joking. Welcome to the show. How's it going?
Man, great to be here, man.
Just going to try find your project. Bear me 1 second. Papy Chulo.
Oh, by the way, it's pronounced tequila, as in the drink.
Oh, okay. Sick.
Just spelled that way. Funny story behind
this
that.
was a moonshot. Cool. All right, wicked. Just as well, what we're going to do is we're going to have like 5 to 7 minute time slots for each project, just because sometimes we run over by like an hour or hour and a half. So we have like 5 to 7 minute time slots for each project, and we try and keep it a bit more structured this week as well, guys. Just because ultimately the aim of the show is for, number one, the projects to present their project in the best possible light, to then, if people that like to join the community or invest, etc. So I think if we do it on kind of a bullet point basis, where it's like, what's the project about, why should people invest, what are your plans, what's your vision, then it can kind of flow, and hopefully if the project's good, give everyone the best possible, give the projects the best possible chance of success, and ultimately give them the platform. So yeah, over to you.
4 minutes left.
Right. Thanks for having me. So basically, Papy Chulo is, I'll describe it as an ultimate fusion of luxury lifestyle with viral humor and crypto innovation, if I could put it in a sentence. And is kind of inspired by the Chulo mindset, which is confident, ambitious, and always aiming for the top. So Papy Chulo is more than a token; it's a movement, you know. And with Papy Chulo,
Mexican Pepe, like gangster Mexican Pepe.
Yeah, well, I mean, the narrative is Papy Chulo is Pepe's older, wealthier brother, right? And you know, ever since he was a kid, he wanted to escape the Matrix. So he made an investment in crypto, and he hit it big. So he went traveling around the world, and now he's back to build a community with his community members and live a life of luxury. So, you know, the ticker is Chulo. And, you know, with Papy Chulo, we bring, you know, like a meme token with substance, you know, something aiming to redefine how communities engage with crypto and live their best lives. And, well, if you look at X, for example, man, you know, the movement is just absolutely crazy. You know, we get a lot of people changing their PFPs, even people from other projects, like wanting to put like the sombrero on, you know, their PFP just to be aligned with Papy Chulo. So we launched on Moonshot, 29th of July, to be exact. And we moved on to Radium on August 11th. So, I mean, we were verified by CoinGecko for, you know, being transparent. and also on Phantom as well. We have other pending exchanges to be verified on. We burned approximately about 171 million tokens, and all the stuff that we've been doing so far, we've achieved it with no marketing at all. It's just been guerrilla marketing, just hitting spaces on X, and we have like a lot of community members, doing a variety of things. So currently we're sitting about just over 500,000 K market cap. And the great thing is, we have some high net worth individuals in the team, with various expertise. We have project managers, we have stock brokers, actors, and for anyone who's interested in the project, and want to know why they should choose, Chulo.
I was literally about to ask you. So the question is, why should I buy this project, and why should the people watch it?
You know what? You just took it out of my mouth. I was just going into that. I was
literally about to cut you off and ask you, but you started answering it.
I appreciate that. Well, I mean, for starters, we've been 3 months on the blockchain, very solid foundation. I mean, we focus on growing the community because, especially in the meme coin space, community is king. So we focus on building a solid foundation and not wanting to get KOLs and, influencers involved at an early stage of a project because, we've seen other projects, go in that direction and it hasn't really ended well for most of them. So, the important thing is to build a solid foundation, have a community that actually believes in the vision of the project, diamond-handed individuals who willing to put in work and to make sure the projects, go all the way to the top. So let
me just stop you there a second. So building a community is great. I completely agree.
Mm-hmm.
But what is, a lot of the coins say this. Most coins say, look, we're building the community. I've even said it before in coins I've done. But what is different about you guys that people are going to invest in you over, say, Dogs of Elon?
Well, because, we're a long-term project. And like I said, how we doing things is different in terms of, look, people emulating, like a lot of things that we do in terms of even building our community. We have 24-hour radio, for example, where we have, transparency. We have the dev, on the radio sometimes interacting with people. We have 24-hour spaces. I think, the issue in this space is because a lot of projects have come and made a lot of promises and then robbed. And we want to promote that transparency and to show up every day, making people see how the team is working hard for the community. Like I said, I mean, we do have, other things in the pipeline in terms of utility. We have, some luxury branding and merchandising for certain products. But the important thing right now, because like I said, we've only been around for 3 months and everything that we've achieved so far has been done with no marketing. Now we look into, level up the next stage, which would be.
How big's your community?
In terms of?
How many people in the community?
Ooh, just 1 minute timer as well.
It's hard to put a number on it, but is constantly growing every day. I mean, we host spaces on X, almost every day, and we have a huge following on people, coming to us.
We've only got 1 minute left, so let me just say this, and I'll let the Johnny or Funcho or Smokey Pete ask question.
Sure.
For me, you've been around since August. Price action's really good. I kind of like the coin as well. I just feel like you need to do something. Just because I've been in projects, I've made mistakes in projects, I've learned lessons in projects. And what I've realized is, unless it's a massive cabal sending it that are putting in hundreds of thousands, with this kind of project, you just need something to, obviously showing up every day is good. Building community every day is good. The price action looks amazing. Everything you've kind of got on point. I just think you need to find something to kind of like a news event or something, or even maybe some kind of utility or I don't know, even maybe a game, or just to have something to then onboard more users. That's just kind of my thoughts on it. But I think what you're doing, it looks pretty cool, to be honest. And it's obviously got some longevity. Most coins don't last more than 24 hours. So you've been around for what we're on now, November, so a couple of months. So for me, it's good.
Exactly. I mean, I agree with all the points that you're making in terms of, coming up with something new. And well, sometimes you can't drop all the alpha, one time. But, in terms of partnerships, that's what, we've been working on as well. So we've been looking in the gaming sector, like there's stuff in the works, so NFT collaboration. There's so much, but like I said, being so early and wanting to grow organically, or having done so far, the next step is like obviously investing more in marketing and getting more ears to it, and also to get more listings.
You talk a hell of a lot. You're like Funcho. Funcho's been a bit quiet today, but usually he's the talker. You talk, not in a rude way.
Yeah, without question. Without question.
You do talk a lot.
I did have one question for you, though.
Funcho, if you got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Funcho's going to be talking.
I had one question.
Yeah.
You're going to have to give me about an hour, but no, I did have a question. If there was one thing that you were to say really makes you guys unique over other memes in the space, what would you say it is?
Well, I mean, besides the community, the memes that we create, I don't know if you've actually had the opportunity to see the memes, but I think
I'm in the community chat. To be fair, I've been in the community for a very long time. It's a very active community, and you do have some funny, some good stuff.
I just love it because it looks like a cocaine sniffing, tequila drinking frog, like a gangster frog. So I think it looks pretty cool, and the price action is good. And I'm not sure your name. What's your name again?
Oh, my name, Tequila.
Your name's Tequila, yeah.
I'm Tequila, yeah.
Yeah. Tequila's a pretty cool guy as well, so I like it.
Oh man!
If you're gonna rug, just please don't do it while you're on the show.
Yeah, I got a question,
bro. Let me tell you this. So this is the point that I really wanted to make, because I think part of the reason that exerted influence on the community to build was part of that, because most of us in the core team have been through that terrible experience, and we wanted to build something like phenomenal. Look, believe me, like there's so many ambitious individuals on the team. It's crazy. And like when we started and when we were sitting at 30K market cap, and we were still talking about how we were going to get to hundreds of millions, it sounded absolutely berserk at the time. But every single individual in that team believed that, and we wanted to make sure like we put in all the grind and form the necessary partnerships, the right collaborations, come with the right utility, all the the positive elements, like to grow and to learn from some of the successful projects, the ones with longevity. I mean, you've seen projects coming in the space and then just flying to 100 million. But when you look at our liquidity ratio to our market cap, it's beautiful. I mean, and the chart just looks great, and it's just a sign of like a strong community, and like a diamond-handed community. So that's what we try to.
I like it. You're a cool guy. You've been around for a bit of time. It seems like you're doing the right things. Pete, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I got a tough one for you. So how much
we're going to be all night again, guys. Jesus Christ.
No,
it looks good.
Yeah, how much is the team holding? And are these I see some top wallets that only have Papy Chulo in it. So how much are you guys holding for marketing and just for yourselves? Like,
well, I mean, look, when we started during the launch, we made it a point that no one was to buy even more than 2 SOL, like during the launch. So we kind of limited everything. I think, the biggest wallet will be our marketing wallet, but most individuals hold maybe about, 1.5, maximum maybe 2%, maybe a few individuals in there. So we've tried to keep it very, very fair. And the community-wide, we've been trying to support it so that in case, like some whale came in and, try to rug the project or something like that, the community can stand strong and make sure that we keep the project going. I mean, we're going to be here for years to come. And I hope, like you guys invite me to come back again to come talk about our journey so far. And it's really appreciative. We're really appreciative to be here. So thanks for having us.
Great to have you.
Yeah, I like the brand.
Cool, perfect. Thank you, bro. Keep us updated on how the project goes, and probably come back on one of the next shows. We're going to be changing the time of the show, but I'll update everyone shortly on that announcement.
Cool. I look forward to it.
Thanks a lot. Take care, mate.
You too, buddy. You too.
Cool. That was Chulo, guys. It actually looks quite good.
Yeah.
It looks quite good. All right. Who have we got up next? Dogs of Elon, I think. Johnny's just messaged me. His phone ran out of battery. That's why it's dropped off. Dogs of Elon. Let's bring these guys on. What's going on?
Hey, how you guys doing?
How are things going, bro?
Man, I can't complain. Things are going great. Life's great. Everything's great. And crypto's booming. What else is? I mean, the market's going crazy. It's awesome.
Oh shit! You guys are at 1.2 mil.
Oh yeah. We had that spike off the launch, then we had a little bit of consolidation period, and then we've started to make a comeback here in the last couple of weeks, and really getting some interest, and charts looking healthy, and token allocation's awesome.
Very good.
That's great.
Absolutely.
Cool. All right, so look, welcome back. You guys, I think, came in a couple of times, didn't you?
Yeah. I think first and second weeks we came in. I mean, we had so much going on with listings on different exchanges and getting on coin market
in a
cap.
Nutshell, for any new viewers that haven't seen you before, just in kind of bullet points, can you just go over, because obviously I know what you've done previously and it was really bullish. Can you just go over the journey of kind of when you launched and what happened and how quick it happens? Just
Sure. So this coin actually originally was on ETH a long time ago. It was in 2021. It launched at the height of the bull market, the last bull market in 2021. It went all the way up to, I think, 250 million on ETH. But the person who launched it was a scandalous evil man who then rugged the project. And so back before community takeovers were cool, we actually took it over right at the beginning of crypto winter. And so a whole bunch of guys ended up just working on building cool stuff for the project over crypto winter. Went through a couple rebrands, and then they kind of got burnt out. So they ended up handing it off to another person who was from the community, we thought was trustworthy, but alas, he was another scandalous knave who then rugged the project. So at that point, we were all kind of depressed. We didn't know what to do, and so we cobbled together everything that we could get from as far as funds, and we said, you know what? Let's relaunch DOE. The Dogs of Elon token. Let's relaunch it on Sol, and let's make it rug proof. That was our whole goal. Make it rug proof. So we launched on Pump.Fun. We ended up buying 650 million tokens. That would be 65% of the supply. And then as soon as it graduated to Radium, we burned every single one of those tokens. So it's completely, there's no team wallets, there's no marketing wallets, there's no team allocation. There's none of that. Everything is 100% in the community. 65% of the supply is totally burned. The first couple weeks were crazy. We got listed on XT, MEXC, Gate.io, Pilot. We were on Moonshot, Poloniex, got listed on there. CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap got listed on both of those. And every single one of these listings was done by community involvement. It was our DOE army being loud and going to these people and exhibiting qualities.
What about CoinW? Have you got any? Can you speak about that, or have you got any further with that one? Or
I don't think that we've gotten further with CoinW, but I think Crypto President has been in talks with him with them about it. Because one of the things with all those other places is we didn't pay any listing fees for any single one of them, because again, there's no team wallets. There's no there is a marketing wallet that we do use as a community, but we don't have 50,000 to drop at this particular moment on a listing or things like that. But we try to work with the exchanges, and they come in, they watch our community, they see how loud we are, and they see the kind of attention that we draw. And that interests them, and so all of those listings we actually got for free, which was really, really, really cool.
We'll speak about it after, but if you can just I can help you get the volume up. We'll speak about that after the show.
Absolutely.
The only thing you'll need is volume, and then I'll get CoinW sorted.
Absolutely.
The only thing you need is volume. So I'm just looking. The holders are fine, the market cap's fine, liquidity.
chunky.
Everything costs $5. The only thing you'll need is volume. So let's touch base after show, and I can help with that if you want to move forward on the CoinW side of things. That's not a problem.
Yeah, awesome, possum, absolutely. So
what's your plans now? What are you kind of what you're doing? Because the price action looks really good. Because you can see obviously the sideways movement here. You've got the support level around here, and now you're starting to take the charts up. So what's your plans now to come into the bull market?
Yeah, so basically, what we do is like I said, we're a project that's kind of a couple months old, but we're actually have a couple of years of development behind it. So if you actually go to www.dorangers.com, our game is actually live, and you can play it in guest mode. We actually have a fully built.
Rangers.
Yep, Do Rangers, DOERANGERS, dorangers.com. You can actually play it right now, but what we're doing is we're launching an NFT. We're launching an NFT collection on Sol, in which we're calling them Dokimon packs because it's a pack of 10. 10 NFTs come in a pack, and you're guaranteed one rare in each pack. And so we're going to have them, and they are going to be playable in this game. And those Dokimon would be your they would. Oh yeah, you might want to turn the sound off. Sorry. If you hit the pause button on the upper left hand corner, then you can do the sound from there.
Ooh.
Difficult game to get going, but once you get going and learn how to master it, it's pretty awesome. But
Okay. No, I haven't.
But yeah, the ultimately we're going to have tournaments with this, and be able to give out prizes and things like that. The only way to be prize eligible in a tournament is if you have a DO NFT. But that's what we're pushing right now. But this game was actually created by a member of our community.
You never told me that Alien comes down. 1 minute.
Oh yeah. He's that's Carl. He speeds you up. So we named him Carl. Don't know where that came from, but it's
He looks like Carl.
yeah, he does. He has Carl vibes. But yeah, he ultimately this game was created by Remulate. He's a valued member of our community. He's actually Australian, and he has created top games that have topped the Apple Store charts before. He's actually had 2 games go to #1 on the Apple charts. 2 mobile games go up, and so it's actually. I think he has 500 million downloads to his name. But like I said,
Does anyone pass this level?
Oh yeah. Actually, if the next time you die, if you click the little leaderboard,
I'm not dying this time.
Yeah, there you go. You see, you getting the hang of it.
Fuck.
So click the little trophy on the right, and that's the current scoreboard.
Did you know if you hold the click, you get a rocket out his butt?
I thought you meant if I press a button, I could go back to where I died.
Yeah. See. Oh, I'm good.
So where am I in this? Have I even?
No, you have not cracked the top 10, but you don't have an NFT loaded up. So the NFTs are the only way to get on the leaderboard once you have an NFT. So
you can buy these now.
Yeah, the NFTs are going to be launching soon. We're thinking at the beginning of December or maybe the beginning of January, depending on timing, market, etc. But that's what we're exploring right now. Which it's actually it's going to be a good way to do 2 things. It's going to obviously generate interest in the project, interest in the game, but also the other thing it's going to do is all the revenue that's generated from that will be in Sol, and that Sol will then be used to do marketing for the project and probably some buybacks and burns and things like that as well. So once again, one of those things that we are a true CTO. So we go to our community, we run polls all the time. What should we do? When do you guys think that we should do this? And we really let the community have their say in the inner workings of the project. There's no real team chat or admin chat. We switched all the admin chat to our main chat, so everyone can see behind the curtain. Every single discussion's out there for everyone to look at. because we like the transparency of it. So,
100%.
but yeah, it's like I said, we made this project to be unruggable. We wanted to make a project where you could buy it, you could go to sleep at night, and you don't have to worry about waking up the next morning and seeing a giant red candle down to zero. And that was our whole goal with this, because that in and of itself is a rare thing in the crypto community.
It is.
No, definitely. I've always been a fan of you guys. Just looking at the charts, I think can't remember, was it back here maybe a month ago? It's
about right. That was 13th of October. Yeah, that's about right.
You've done really well. A fun show. Have you got any questions at all?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, you guys are coming on leaps and bounds, and I've been a massive fan of yours as well. I just wondered, what's like next on the roadmap for you guys for this last part of the year?
We're really concentrating on the NFT launch with the collection at this point. We think that's going to take us through December into January. There's a lot of stuff, like I said, we have 2 years of development underneath the belt. So we actually have a lot of things that we've done in the past that we can utilize for the future. We've actually developed a full-fledged NFT marketplace, back end, front end, everything. We did that for the old project. We just never launched it. And so we have that in our back pocket. We actually have a Twitch interface set up with Discord in this game, where we can actually bring people in and run the game side by side to do live Twitch competitions with this with the Doe Rangers game. And what we were thinking was like a World Cup style tournament, in which you could have head-to-head matchups and group play and have sole prizes at the end, or Doe prizes at the end of it for the winners. So there's a lot of different things that we can that we've thought, that we have in our back pocket, and that we've already developed it. We've actually already put in the man hours, because we spent the last 2 years building things. The old team did, and so we have all those IP and all that IP and all that development already under our belt. So it's just methodically taking our time, doing one thing at a time. We want to get the NFTs converted because the NFT collection was on ETH. We're doing a conversion for the people who do want to convert their ETH to SOL NFTs. There are a lot of people very attached to their NFTs, and I can tell you right now, I'm one of them. So I love my collection of dogs. And so we're going to do that as well. So there's a lot of stuff in the pipeline, a lot of stuff that we're working on, but it's all exciting, and it's all it's something you don't, a lot of meme projects out there say, hey, yeah, we want to do a game, or we want to do NFT or NFT collection, or we're looking to this. We've already done it. We've got the stuff. We've got this stuff already ready to go. We're just rolling it out systematically and figuring out the best way possible to get the maximum market penetration with our product.
The game is fun. I'm addicted.
Yeah, actually, it's really funny. You mentioned that it's addicting. So this was like a year and a half ago when Remulate started the original alpha group for this game, and he told us, he said, listen, he said the average time spent in a game is usually right around 12 to 15 minutes on a mobile game. And when we launched this way back when on the old project, the average playtime for this game was was an hour and 22 minutes. And it just goes to the addictiveness of the game, and you start to get some concentration going in it, and there are power-ups and different things that you can do once you have an NFT. There's power-ups and coins collecting, and you can use the coins to rent power-ups, or you can buy power-ups with Doe. There's a lot of things that we're building into the game, and obviously a lot of extra features as well. So
cool. So is the top wallet on your holders list the marketing wallet?
The top wallet is the liquidity pool.
Of course.
Yeah, the top wallet is a liquidity pool. The next wallet I think has 4%, and he's just a buyer. If you go back and I looked at that right before I came on here because I was wondering myself, because before this past week we hadn't had a buyer that was, or we haven't had a wallet that was above 2.5%, and now we have one that's 4.5%. And sure enough, he's bought like 2 or 3 times in the last 3 days. So I mean, it's not a dev, not an insider. He's just literally bought as it's gone up. So someone who believes in the project. So yeah, that's just nice buys right there. So
we're gonna have to wrap it up just because we're running out of time.
yeah.
I'm a bit addictive to the game, not gonna lie. Let me just like
Yeah, just wait till you get to the bonus levels where you get in the spaceship, where you do the fight against the boss, the fights against the boss, and there's different boss fights, and there's all kinds of cool stuff that goes in. But yeah, it is very, very addictive. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But cool. Look, it was great to have you back. And let's touch base just about the CoinW stuff if you want to get listed on there, or either are you on BitGet yet or not?
BitGet, I do not think that we're on BitGet that I know of. I'm double checking. I don't think that we are. But
if you want, I can have a chat with the guys there at BitGet as well. But yeah, we'll touch base in a bit, and yeah, it'd be good to have you back on again with updates, because solid project.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we enjoy coming on the show every single time. I know our Doe Army shows up strong, and we love getting on.
Tell your guys to like, subscribe,
absolutely,
write a comment. I think they've already commented about 10,000 times.
I like actually hearing about the other projects. That first project you had on, it was actually, I thought it was a really cool meme. The Pepe, the Mexican Pepe, with the vibe of it was pretty awesome, I thought. So
I liked it.
Yeah, it was
you
really
have some absolute
cool.
gems on here sometimes. You look at because even your project, I called that. Remember when I was doing the live trading? I called that on the live trading at a stupidly low market cap, I think. Was it sub 100 or sub 200? I can't even remember.
Yeah, I think it was sub 200. Yeah, and it ran all the way up to 4 million. Yeah.
And then you guys came on the show, I think, after it. Yeah, it was just stupid. I found it kind of really, really early. Really low market cap. So you guys have absolutely smashed it, and you've stayed consistent, which is obviously important.
Yeah, we appreciate the support, and we love y'all's community, and absolutely we love doing the show and coming on and talking games, talking crypto, and just having a good time, just enjoying the vibes.
Cool, amazing. It's great to have you back, and yeah, let's touch base in a bit in regards to the listings and stuff, and anything that I can help with. Yeah, we'll go over some bits. All right.
Absolutely, awesome.
Great work, guys.
You guys are great.
Thanks, bro. See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye. All right, cool. That was Dogs of Elon, guys. They were one of the first projects, I think, to come on the show. Maybe the second week, either the first or second week.
Yeah.
And yeah, solid projects, solid community, doing really, really well.
It's looking good.
They are. They're looking really good. They got a lot of listings as well for free, which obviously speaks volumes. All right, cool. Who do we have up next? I think we've got Rift. We got Rift?
Yeah.
I think
Welcome
so.
to the show, bro. Hello, mate. How's it going? You okay?
Hello. How are you?
Good.
I think he's doing sign
You
language.
lost the audio.
Oh no. Can you hear us?
Now I can hear you.
Rift. Are they on ETH, Rift?
We're not live. We're not live yet. Yeah.
Ketamine cat.
Do you have a website?
Yeah, go to entertherift.com.
How are you doing, Jordan?
Oh, doing fantastic. Thanks for having me, guys.
No problem at all. I know, Jordan. You just wait to hear about this project.
All right, Jordan, blast away. Tell us about this project, bro. What you guys up to?
Yeah, definitely.
Is it a Polygon project?
We're actually a multi-chain project. We're going to be deployed on 12 different chains here very soon. So let me just give you a little bit of breakdown about who we are. So my name is Jordan Charters. I'm the CEO of Rift. Rift stands for Rapidly Yielding Future Technologies. We're a platform that allows for the creation of completely customized hybrid NFTs, collections, RWAs, every type of collateralized asset can be put into our protocol. We developed our protocol because we saw the different things that were happening with 404 and the hybrid revolution, or the revolution of NFT 2.0. And we thought, this could be something really exciting for the space, having liquid NFTs, having all kinds of new ways to gamify, create engagement, marketing, exposure, composability of liquidity, right? And so my dev that's been a dev since 1978 and been a dev since in this space since 2017, he developed the Drift protocol. And as you see here on the comparison chart, it kind of blows 404 out of the water, right? And pretty much any other type of protocol that has come after it even. And so we're just excited to bring these tools. We're bringing a whole platform that's no code, self-serve. Anybody can use it. Any token, NFT, that's what we're starting with. And then we're moving on to many other types of assets. And this makes it so that projects that have no tax, especially meme coins, can use it to create hybrid NFT collections that reinforce the value of their tokens directly. You can create new ways to, do games that we're just shocked at some of the things that we're working. We're working with about 100 plus partners right now on all these different chains, and we can't wait to get this out the gate. We're right now in our final testing phase. We're about to move on to doing private testing phase, so you can actually sign up to get early access and be a part of that. And we do have a token. We do have a token that we have raised 300K so far for. We're opening up different private rounds with our partners. We made the decision recently that we're not going with any VCs. We felt like that aligned a lot more with community vision, and especially with the tools that we're giving to creators and different communities. One of the coolest things that you can do with this platform, and that some of the projects that we're working with are just pumped and excited to use this for, is you can make it so that you can create a whole new economy of NFTs around your token. So you can have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 different NFT collections that are collateralized by your asset. And that takes the tokens out of the circulating supply, creates new revenue channels, new ways, to create that, marketing and that ripple effect, within different channels. I mean, there's so much that you can do with this. We can't wait to get it in everyone's hands and see what happens.
So have you
just
yeah.
No, very quickly. No, you go first.
Okay.
No,
okay.
you go first. No, you go.
I can't see you, so I got no cues. Anyway, give me an example. What are you collateralizing? Is it like a home deed or something? Like, do you have the deed to somebody's house, or like, how do you collateralize your real world assets?
So with real world assets, the way that you can do that is, you could split it. We're working with actually an investment club in Dubai, and what they want to do is have their physical location that they're actually building right now, where pieces of that could be integrated into a hybrid NFT with tokens, NFTs, other types of ownership of those assets. And so that's one way that you can do that. We do have custom clients that we're working with in the RWA space, like gold and silver and stocks and other types of things, because this is the thing. Most of your RWA projects, they're not using the NFT 2.0 hybrid type of tech, right? They're just using a plain 1155, 721. A lot of times it's just 1155. And so we're expanding this to a whole nother dimension, a whole nother level of being able to collateralize assets, move them across, different chains, and also create new ways to compose the liquidity. One other thing that's really cool about what we can do here, because this is permissionless, is that when a project has like a whale, especially a token, right? And they want to get out of position, they could actually create their own OTC peer-to-peer traded positions off of hybrid NFTs and trade those off of OpenSea, Magic Eden. Magic Eden is one of our partners, by the way. So we're building out this whole infrastructure so that you really, the limit with our protocol is your imagination. That really that's the key. That's the truth of it. And so we have many different types of use cases. We actually built out a game on base with a meme coin project called Grug, which they're doing quite well. And it's a fishing game. Like you fish with your token. You pay a little bit of ETH, and then you're getting different types of fish hybrids according to the different gambles that you're making in this Gamble-fi fishing game, right? So these are just some of the small use cases. It's like the tip of the iceberg of what's possible. We're also working with a lending protocol, the top lending protocol on Ape Chain called Ape Bank. And they're looking at maybe this is alpha. I'm not going to say too much, but they're looking at ways that they can use gamified, collateralized assets in different liquidity positions that can actually be composed into different types of art and different types of things within their storytelling. So there's so much that we can unpack and be able to do here. But at the end of the day, this protocol allows you to collateralize any asset going into the system to collateralize, and every single touch point of that movement of that asset into a hybrid NFT, you can create some type of revenue channel off of it, or some type of engagement, or some type of gamification. So right?
Just
go ahead.
Just to break it down.
Yeah.
So what you're, just for people that don't understand crypto, I think I get what you're doing. So you're basically doing NFTs that can be connected to, say, a real world asset, ultimately, and then marketplace, which is can be connected to an NFT, so people can sell things through like the marketplace as well. Is that kind of ultimately what you're doing?
So they can be connected to tokens, NFTs, RWAs, or any type of asset class that exists. Yes.
Which is really cool. And I mean, I know Jordan, and when he was speaking to me about Rift, I was like, you need to get this out there and talk to people, because, from my side, just so very, very briefly, this isn't Jordan's first rodeo. This isn't, he's extremely well connected. Just briefly explain what you were doing previously to Rift.
Well, so I really appreciate the teams that were coming up as meme coins, because I that's where I got my start in this industry. I actually am the co-founder of PolyDoge, most successful meme coin on Polygon. Hit 120 million market cap last bull run, has 250,000 holders. Still going strong to this day on major exchanges. We've done all kinds of things when it comes to metaverse, NFTs, DeFi, you name it. And then I've had a few other projects that have done quite well as well in the meme coin space. And so ultimately, the way that we developed everything as to where it is with Rift now is we wanted to create our own hybrid project. And we were testing things. And when we developed our own protocol and started kind of sharing it with friends and our different connections, they were like, well, you should let everybody have access to this. This is better than what's out there in the market right now. And so that's kind of how we went down that rabbit hole. And that's where we are now with Rift, and just about ready to unleash this on several chains and with many different partners. They're creating, different types of PFPs or gamified hybrid NFTs, or, everything you can think of. The RWA side, we're really going to be pushing that about Q1, Q2. It really kind of depends. But it depends on the market demand, really. What. But we're really focused right now on the tokens and NFT side. Like, we have a full fractionalized system where you can and this is, I know I get really passionate about it, right? Because I'm building it every single day. It's just so much fun working with all the creators and projects that we are. But you can index with our system too. So we have multi-collateralized assets. So you could create hybrid NFT indexes that are permissionless. So you can have the top 10 meme coins on base within a hybrid NFT that you can trade on the market, right? Anybody can create this, but then you can fractionalize that into a new ERC20 that turns into a whole nother type of thing that's backing the liquidity or backing the narrative of that particular asset or that index.
Pretty
So
cool.
there's so many different things that you can do with this that it's pretty unbelievable. Like we didn't realize what we had our hands on until a few months ago, and then we were like, okay, like we really need to get this to everybody as fast as we possibly can, and then just let everyone run with it.
On-chain mortgage-backed securities.
yeah, we could do that.
The thing is, JR was smiling at one point there, and I know exactly why. He's like, I know that this guy knows Fun Show because we're just passionate and talk for so long and can talk like this for hours on end. And I love that though, because it comes through. It's like, it's undeniable. And I think that a lot of people are going to be shocked with this project as to what it manages to do, because this is an infrastructure play. This is something that the market doesn't have. And when they start seeing what's possible, I'm 100% working with them without question. I can tell you that out now. But as JR was asking, I want to know when the token's out. How can I get involved? It's the next thing for me.
So you actually, when you go to this site right here that you're seeing, and you go to enter the Rift, so go to the enter Rift tab, you can go to apply as well. We're collecting all of the different emails that, yes, here it is. So anyone that has signed up on any of these different forms, we are letting them get access to the private rounds. Anyone. And so those private rounds will be running over the next 2 to 3 weeks. And then we'll close that out. We have several launch pads that we're ready to go with. We also have a centralized exchange, one of the top ones, that wants to do our main IEO. So
any alpha there? Any alpha on the launch pads or the exchange?
I'm not going to give the names just yet, just because we haven't announced them publicly, right? We haven't announced them publicly just yet. So, but they are some of the major launch pads and, a major exchange. And so that's we're targeting as much as we can to get this TGE out by the end of this year if we can. That's really our target right now. So the product itself, the platform, you will actually be able to use that before TGE. Now, here's something that's very cool about the Rift token. The Rift token is used to unlock premium features for customization of the contracts. So all the different premium features that we're creating, you'll have to unlock those with Rift tokens. We're using Omni token tech so that we can be on 15 chains with the Rift token itself at launch on layer 0.
So the contracts,
really.
How are you going to make money from this thing?
So the way we make money is that we make money off the small percentage that happens when you collateralize an asset. When you collateralize an asset, we have a very small percentage that is taken in the native of that chain. And the way it's built on our platform is that it shows up pretty much like gas, right? So you'll just see, and we have a notification there that tells you that that's the case. And that's a flat fee. That's a flat fee no matter what asset is being done. And then when it comes to the 721s, we actually have a small fee when you create those different contracts with that, just because there's a lot more that we're doing behind the scenes with some of those assets, especially on the metadata side. And so that's why we have that's fee. But mainly our biggest thing with this platform is that if projects are winning, we're winning, right? It's not like a pump fund where the more projects that are launching with us, the more we're making. We make more if you're winning, if you're collateralizing assets, if you're moving assets around, if you're gamifying it, if you're having all these, different new ways of using this technology. That's how we make money. Our other way we make money is our hybrid customized contracts. So we have a whole entire side where we customize whole build outs that have not been seen before. And as we dial in those different templates, we can start opening up those templates as premium features that you would use Rift to unlock.
I love that.
Who's your target audience
Our first target audience for this first launch is meme coins. That's bar none. And that's mainly because of the narratives that are going around, super cycle. Also, it's very easy for the meme coin teams to get behind this very quickly because they're like, hey, this is another revenue channel for us. It's another way that if we're going to do an NFT collection, why not do it like this, right? Why not have a hybrid that actually is helping our token price instead of fractionalizing our liquidity and saying, hey, you got to pay XYZ amount of ETH for this NFT, and then maybe we'll do something with it. Now you actually have a way to put those tokens into those hybrid NFTs, take them out of the circulating supply. So we did a test with a project on Polygon, and within 3 hours, 20% of their circulating supply was out in 3 hours.
Nice.
It's very powerful. And this is permissionless, right? So all of the projects, they don't have to even come to us and say, hey, we authorize that you can use our token. Anybody can use it. So if you got a creator that's like, hey, this meme coin's doing really well, I want to be a part of their culture, I want to be a part of building with them, they can just make a hybrid NFT that's specifically collateralized to that asset and then push that to that community.
But do you feel like NFTs are going to come back?
I do. I really feel that they will, because I think that, people love to collect things, right? Think about like people that love to collect baseball cards and Pokemon cards and, different things. Like I personally, I collected tons of NFTs in 2021. Most of them are dead. Probably 98% are dead. But with this new revolution of the NFT 2.0, which I personally think everyone is sleeping on, they're absolutely sleeping on. They do not realize what is about to come with this type of technology. This will ignite the fires and just totally make the NFT industry blow up again.
This is cool.
I disagree.
Oh, you disagree? Okay, that's totally fine.
Just because I'm very anti NFTs. That's kind of the main reason.
Well, I'm more uncle NFTs. You can be auntie NFTs, but do you know why I'm saying that? Right? I know as a game developer the importance of NFTs and what role they're going to play. Now, from a collectible perspective, I understand where Jordan's coming from. As a specific collector that really loves it, someone that was in the NFT space before and comes back and buys some more if new collections come along. But that's not even where I see the big boom. Where I see the big boom is with the tech itself and the advancement it's had, the fact that you can have these hybrid NFTs. When people start to understand that you can collateralize tokens that are in a supply with an NFT and then trade that or brand it or do whatever.
Or craft with it, right? So that's another major use case is with gaming, is that you can craft with these things. You can take assets and turn them into, you can collateralize them into themselves, right? You can wrap them into themselves and then create new types of ways to, like we were talking to a game where they were thinking about, okay, if we want to create the rarest item in our game, why don't we make it so that you can take all the top assets there and be able to move that across.
Oh Jesus, there's two of you now. You're echoing.
Yeah, I was wondering why I was echoing. I'm like, what is going on? But you could take all the different asset classes within a sword item, right? Like it's that particular class of the item. And then you could have the basic and, or the common, uncommon, epic, legendary, like all those different things. And they could collateralize into themselves to make that ultimate weapon that you use. And then that way you're actually keeping more checks, right? Checks and balances within the gaming economy itself, because every gaming economy is looking for ways to create token sinks or NFT sinks. So this is another way that you can use this. So as to your point of not agreeing if NFTs are going to make a comeback, I think that hybrid NFTs, dynamic NFTs, evolving NFTs, that's the future. It's not your static.
I think where we have a different point of view is you're obviously a builder in the space. I'm more of obviously I've got the groups. I'm a trader and kind of brand ambassador, but also understand a lot about crypto and kind of go where the money is. Now, it's obviously an attention economy, and I just feel like you can build something amazing and you can have the best product or service in the world. But if it's not along in regards to crypto, if it's not the right narrative, or it's the wrong timing or something, and you don't have the correct marketing in the retail, it's not easy for the retail because the money comes from the retail, right? The majority, so obviously you've got the institutes as well, but when we have the blow off top, it comes from the retail when everyone starts aping in. I just feel like it depends what you're looking to do in terms of your side of things. You're looking to build like something really long term for kind of the next 10 to 15 to 20 years.
Yes.
Or you're looking to build something kind of for this cycle.
Not just for this cycle. We're looking, this is our legacy project. This is where we took all of the experience that we have on our team, years of building businesses and communities and then also being in this space. And this is what we're betting on for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, because this is really, we call it rapidly yielding future technologies, because our CTO, he's one of the best devs in the entire space. This guy literally can craft just about anything that's feasible.
Haven't met my dev.
What's that?
No, I'm joking. It's all right. I just said you haven't met my dev.
I haven't met your dev.
I think, look, it's all right. I'm obviously not an NFT fan though. Like, my view on NFTs is, at the end of the bull market, they're good to buy to count off tax and to launder money. That's kind of what I see NFTs for, money laundering. And they were absolutely brilliant for that. I think in terms of onboarding retail into crypto, that's hard enough explaining to someone how to set up a Binance account or crypto.com. Then trying to explain to people to obviously how to buy NFTs and bits. So people learned in last cycle, and then obviously everyone got wrecked on NFTs. I just don't think there's I just don't think there's a future in NFTs, and a lot of people disagree with me on that. But I just don't think there's a future on NFTs.
So when you look at the creator economy, I'm about to try to convince you here. When you look at the creator economy and you look at the the creator marketplace, especially outside of Web3, as we get into this bull run, you're going to see tons of these creators, tons of these artists, and whether they're an art artist or they're a musician or what have you, right? They're going to be looking for a way to get into this industry. You're going to look for a way to get access and maybe create something here. And I would say that one of the easiest ways for them to get involved is through hybrid NFTs. Why do I say that? I say that because hybrid NFTs have a lot less risk for the investors. They have a lot less risk for the people that are holding these assets, because they actually, the part of our protocol is they're unruggable and they're refundable. You can actually get out of that asset if you want to, right? Like, you can uncollateralize that asset.
Who's your customers? Just kind of like just the average investor, like average retail investor. Who's going to be? How are you making money in terms of that sense? Who's your customer? Obviously, look, a project can come to you and build something, but I mean, who's your actual customer?
Our actual customer is the meme coin communities that want to use this to expand.
Let me say one thing. I'm heavy in meme coins, and a lot of these people, and I'm going to use Johnny as an example, who was on at the beginning. He's watching the show, and I don't know where his phone died and stuff. But trying to explain to this guy a couple of months ago how to set up an exchange, it's like I felt like I hit my head against the wall. if I now try and explain to him how to buy a hybrid NFT that or whatever on another platform, the geezer's going to like collapse. So I just feel like the meme community, they're full of Degans. The majority of them are spastics. And the reason they do well is because they're not clever and they're not smart. And they just like gambling meme coins. Trying to now onboard them into something that might be quite good. I don't know. It might be quite good and is tech. Having them as your target audience. All I'm saying is you're going to need a really, really good tutorial, very detailed, idiot-proof, to be able to onboard them into how to buy an NFT. And even if they do buy an NFT, what you need to understand is most of these guys are retards and they're looking for like 100x in a day. So even if they buy it, if that doesn't go up in value or do something that day, they're all going to try and sell it. This is what I was just trying to get at, because I look at more kind of like it's an attention economy. Where's the money coming from? What do people want? Because ultimately you can be the best business in the world, but if you don't have customers, you don't have customers, right? So for me, it's always kind of looking from that side of it. I understand the side of it from where you're saying it. So neither of us are wrong kind of in that retrospect, but I'm just looking at it from a business point of view, kind of if they're your target audience, how are you going to onboard these guys? Because trust me, I work with a lot of these. They're not all retards. Like a lot of them are really nice guys. I'm in meme coins as well, but I'm in that because I kind of have to be in that because that's the narrative. So if you can't beat them, join them, right? So for me, it's kind of looking at it as a business, like how are you going to get these guys to buy your NFTs if it's not complete idiot proof? Because most of them just about know how to use a phantom wallet and a sniper bot now.
So that's
in fairness. Just to jump in, sorry. Just in fairness, because I understand where you're coming from, JR, but I think that's probably a slight misunderstanding of what is being built here. Because for someone that knows nothing about crypto to come in and buy a token like a meme, that process that they need to go through before they've got that token in their wallet, and then to keep an eye on, where the price is going, all that kind of thing. That part of it isn't something that, and correct me if I'm wrong, that Rift don't need to provide. What they're providing is the tech so that a project that's working with Rift can provide an NFT, which have already been kind of proven in lots of meme projects as to when they release NFTs to their communities, people can buy them. That process would still be as simple as it is today. It's just the tech inside of it gives you more options. It makes it easier for them to start exploring other avenues, and also protects the investor in ways that owning a token doesn't.
What I get in terms of, say, owning a token doesn't, do you mean in case of like a rug pull or well selling or something in terms of like the value?
Well, I think Jordan would be the best person to follow on from what I've said. But what I think's happened here is what's being built and the technology that's there and the way that it works. Thinking about, a lot of the viewers that are maybe watching this today, some of this could have gone straight over their heads. It's very tech conversation, okay? It's very
this
under
is
the hood.
why I wanted to challenge it, because first of all, I like controversy. I'm like fun show, and Jordan's obviously a smart guy. So if I'm going to challenge anyone, I want to challenge Jordan, because he's a very tech guy. I'm very on the other end. But
well, I think Jordan should go next.
Well, actually, I'm not the tech guy. Actually, I'm definitely more the like the storytelling, ideation, community guy. The public face of a project or a company, right? Like my CTO.
You're not the tech guy. If you talk, don't bring him in the call.
If you talk to my CTO, I mean, he's the tech guy, like gigabrain, right? So. But I mean, I appreciate the comment, but at the same time, I think what Fun Show is saying, right, definitely makes sense, because we're providing the platform for anyone to permissionlessly use the tech, right? Use the tech, and they can come from any type of community. But as when it comes to like our target audience, kind of like I was talking about, we're just starting with meme coins because that's where most of the hype is right now. It's just it's a smart business decision for us to focus on those communities on the 12 chains we're launching on, so that they come and use the tech and use it in many different forms and ways.
And then just while we're on that point, just so I can pick at that point.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know in the last 6 weeks, but a couple of weeks ago, in the last 6 weeks, and I'm going to go on example of Solana here, 99% of coins that launched were rugs, okay? 1% was successful, and then less than 1% even went over like 500K market cap. So that's just going on Solana, and all of the other chains are dead compared to Solana, right? Right now, anyway, everything's going to have its time, but it's all on Solana right now. So that then brings down, if you're focusing on meme coins, that brings down your customer base to less than 1% of coins that are launching. And bear in mind, there's only 5% of the world in crypto right now. So it just really narrows it down to probably a handful of customers that you could potentially bring on. And then you still need to obviously pitch your platform to them to see if they want to kind of make NFTs. And then they obviously need to pitch it to their people.
And that's why we've spent the last 5 months getting all our different partners, getting them all lined up, and major meme coins and major communities. I mean, we've got so that's another part of this equation, right? We're not just gonna launch and have no one's launching, right? We have a ton of partners lined up to launch with us and to use this tech, and they're working on their NFT collections right now, working on different ways they can gamify this, working on things I can't even say on this because it's so alpha that they haven't even shared, with anyone outside of the tight-knit group, that have been working on those things together, right? So that's another piece of this. Really, what we feel is that once people catch on to what you can do, then it's really going to kind of spread like wildfire, and you're going to see rifts all over the place, and see different KOLs and different influencers in the space saying, "Hey, you should go check this platform out because there's just so many cool things you can do that we haven't done yet."
I believe you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I genuinely think, all right, now bear in mind, I'm the messiah of crypto, all right? JR Cryptics is one of my other personalities, and a new personality that's recently come out is the tissue trader. Now, we'll keep that one for another show, yeah? But I'm the messiah of crypto, and I don't think NFTs are going to be a thing this cycle. When I say a thing, they will be a thing for a short amount of time, but I feel like they're going to come in at the end of the cycle for people to avoid tax and rec retail. That's what I believe, and I'm not usually wrong. You can look back at certain things I've said on different project stuff. I'm not usually wrong, but that's what I believe. I think, and I'm trying to challenge you here because it's more fun, right? There's no point in me just sitting there and agreeing with you, especially when I'm not an NFT guy. I think that you're going to struggle with this. In terms of the platform might be good, but I don't think NFTs are there yet, and I don't think they will be for a long time. Definitely not this cycle anyway.
Well, the great thing about what we've
built,
built,
buy an NFT though. He loves NFT.
The great thing about what we built is that it's an enhancer. It's an asset enhancer to those projects that are doing well right now. So all those meme coins, all the DeFi projects, GameFi, DeSci, DPin, all the ones that are obviously going to be doing extremely well this bull run, no matter what the legacy side of NFTs is doing, they're going to be able to use this to enhance their assets, enhance them.
Do you think RWAs will actually do well this cycle though? Because I actually did before, but the way I'm seeing it, obviously everything changes. You know what's like in crypto. It changes weekly, it changes monthly. I don't see RWAs really coming in this cycle on a big scale.
Maybe not in as big of a scale because of where the mind share is really going to be. And I know that BlackRock obviously has, definitely betted on RWAs pretty significantly, right? I mean, with their investments, but we'll see. I mean, and that's another reason why we're not betting on RWAs first, right? Yes, we can use RWAs with our technology, but how many other platforms out there are doing RWAs? And like I said a little bit before, most of your RWA projects are not using hybrid technology to make that happen. So we do have some of an advantage when we do go into the RWA space with that, but that's not our main focus right now.
Cool. That's my interrogation done for this evening. Over to you, Smokey P.
I think it's good stuff. I don't think you can go wrong trying to advance the tech behind hybrid NFTs and RWAs. You know, it may take a while to adoption. Maybe it doesn't catch retail, but like if you're developing, you know, the actual technology behind the token standards is it's going to be used. You know what I mean? Like Smokey Pete has no doubt in his mind about that. And the 404s, I thought they got slept on big time too. And it's just because nobody's buying NFTs right now. But 404s are cool. And I messed around with them a lot, and just the code. And I thought, yeah, I think it's a cool thing to be working on. I'm bullish on Rift.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you guys already know that I'm bullish on Rift. It's what it is for me. I think if we're talking just last bull run, NFTs, PFP picture, that alone, I completely agree with JR, right? But this is different. This is very different. And that's why I'm so bullish on it, because NFTs are used for so many different things. The whole world is being tokenized. RWAs is huge. Meme coins are huge. And an advancement of technology of this magnitude that still is unscratched in terms of what can be done. Like Jordan said earlier, it's the fact that, you know, whatever your creativity in your mind can come up with, there's something that can be done. I think that's exciting and will become bullish. I think that this can tap into the AI world. I think it can tap into everything that's in crypto. And from a gaming standpoint alone, I know a lot of gaming companies are going to look at this and go, wow, we can massively increase what we can offer to users using this technology. And let's be honest, the vast majority of transactions that are done in the entire space are as a result of gaming tokens that are out there. So you take that, you take meme coins, etc. To me, it's a no-brainer. I'm excited. Plus, the other thing is the amount of partners that you've got and the caliber of them. To me, it's a bit of a big tick in the box. And then also the fact that you have already got a lot of people lined up to launch this with, and that launch isn't far away at one of the most explosive times in the market, that when Bitcoin slows down and altcoins go crazy, I do think we're going to get some attention on NFTs again. Not to the same magnitude as they were there before, but a company like yours that's showcasing, look what else we can do with NFTs, look who's already working with us, and I'm sure a lot of additional big partners would come through the door. I'm bullish on it, personally. I think that it's got a huge, bright future ahead, and I'll be buying.
Thank you, brother.
I'm going to put a small bag as well, just in case it goes somewhere.
Now there's and I really like what you said, Fun Show. You know, when we're meeting with teams directly, because there'll be many teams we don't even meet with that will use this platform. We highly encourage them not to just stick with like a PFP or some, you know, the same thing that everyone else has done. We think of all kinds of different creative ways to use this technology with them, and so that's something that we're very bullish on. And then to your point, we're working with several launch pads, AI agent launch pads. We're looking at all those avenues. So, you know, having partnerships with them so that once a token launches, you know, or does well, or AI agent is launching, or AI agent is doing well on that particular platform, you know, we have deals with these different launch pads and different, you know, platforms where they they send over their user base, right, to use this technology, right? So that's another big thing. And community aggregators too. We're working with several different community aggregators and different chains that are kind of like the support of a particular chain, and we're working with them so that they can send creators, send developers, also developer chain DevRel type of groups. We're working with them too. So I mean, there's many different ways that we're marketing and getting users to come and use the platform.
No, I love that. The only one other thing that I was going to say, which I would, if this happens, wow. But imagine Bored Ape or Doodles or one of the other big NFT names that are out there spot this tech and decide that they want to do a new collection and work with you guys on that collection. That would be massive. And I can see something like that happening because there isn't anyone else out there that's doing what you're doing and has a live product at the level that you guys are, on the amount of chains with all these partners. So I see it as a strong play for infrastructure from an NFT perspective, but not PFP, everything to do with NFTs. And I'm going to shut up now because otherwise Jordan and I will be here for another 3 hours.
It's a bit of the 5-minute slots didn't really work again. Do you know what, Jordan? It was actually great to have you because I love speaking with people that we don't see eye to eye, like we disagree on things because it makes it more fun, right? Like,
yeah, totally.
And sometimes I just disagree on shit for the sake of it, so it can turn into a like controversial, like Funcho knows what I'm like. A bit of this, I'm just not an NFT guy, right? But no, it was actually great to have you on the show, and it'll be good to have you back at some point as well. I think we should have a full-on debate. Just don't bring your CTO.
Oh man, I've got to bring him. But yeah,
bring him to Manchester. Actually, let's see.
But yeah, I would love to have a follow on and once we're live and launched and show you everything that's happened, right? Like kind of like the
basically Jordan wants to be able to come back on and go nah.
I like people proving me wrong, but it just doesn't happen that much. So let's see. All right, cool. We're gonna need to finish in a sec, but we're gonna need to move on. Jordan, it was great to have you on the show. Definitely come back at some point, and see you again soon. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Have an amazing rest of the week.
Cool. Cheers, mate.
You too.
All right, cool. That was Jordan, guys. I like a bit of controversy. Fun show. Bring on some more people with like NFT projects and stuff. And
say that again. Sorry.
Bring on some more people because I think you brought on Jordan, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did indeed. I'll definitely bring some more along.
Yeah, a bit of a debate, some challenge. I think it'd be quite good for the show, to be honest. I've got an announcement to make. That sounds quite deep, innit? Like someone's died.
Ooh, okay. We're on the edge of our seats now.
It's not even a big announcement, but I don't know. So basically, what I'm looking to potentially change the time of the show to a bit earlier on Wednesdays. I'm thinking like 4 p.m. Dubai time, which is 12 p.m. UK time. Just because over here it's like 11:30 now. It's always quite late, and I think it's a lot of people sometimes when they get back from work, they might not want to jump on because most of my audience is UK based. Obviously, we've got Smokey P, who's based in the US. I'll confirm that shortly. Though it'll probably be 4 p.m. Dubai time moving forward. Does that work for you, Smokey?
I mean, 8 a.m. I am awake at 8 a.m. Yes, I wake up at 5 to degen, so sure.
Perfect. So it's like 12 p.m. UK time, and then it works for Asia and stuff like that because the Asian markets are massive and all those guys are sleeping now. So I will confirm that before the show next week. What else do I have? I just want to say, anyone that's joined in kind of at the end, you can get $20 for free just by literally signing up with BitGet. All you need to do is open a futures trade for $1 or buy $1 worth of crypto, and they literally give you $20. Like, there's no catch to it or anything. It will be paid out this Friday, I believe. I'll double check with with my partnership manager, but yeah, be paid out this Friday. So you just literally need to sign up, and it's free, $20. So if you put that into a low cap, you could make $1 million from that this cycle if you buy an NFT. That was a joke. Bad sense of humor. Meant to laugh. But yeah, cool. I think that is everything for today, guys. Smokey, have you got anything you want to add?
Oh, no, not today. I enjoyed the guests. No, man, I'm good. Thanks. I wish I had something. Yeah.
Fun show?
Yeah, I had a really good time on this show. I think bringing on a project of that nature as well, it just gave a different perspective for some of the people that are tuning in to understand about some of the other projects that are out there. The meme community is always going to be something that we love, and we know the power of it, but it's important to also think about some form of diversification. You don't want a portfolio just full of meme coins, because it's not that responsible unless you're going to go the most well-known ones and then some very unknown ones. So it's good to have some form of diversification, people. Just remember that.
I think it's good with people because obviously someone coming up, because obviously me and Jordan have got, I don't know his full background, but we've obviously got very, very different backgrounds because he's more of a builder. And where I come from, like a Web 2 and been like heavily involved in like Web 2 businesses and stuff. I think he has as well, but I'm not sure. I'll kind of look at it with crypto. I look at a business as well, and it's like, how is this going to make money? What's your target market? Is it the right time to launch? Which I think is a massive thing in crypto. And I just look at a number of these things and then kind of make a decision based on that. And obviously a builder will look at it different because they're looking at kind of maybe the bigger picture of 10 years, 15 years, or it could be something massive and bits like that. So I think it's good that those kind of debates, because we just look at it very differently. I'm looking at it like, all right, cool. If I put $10,000 into this, when am I going to see an ROI?
Yeah, I get it.
The way that I look at it. So that's why I challenge on those points, just looking at it kind of from, because people come into crypto, builders come into crypto to build, right? Some of them do it to make money. Other ones do it because they genuinely have a passion for it and they want to make money. And then you've obviously got the other side where people come in to invest in crypto, which I think is probably the majority. And it's like, all right, cool, look, this looks nice, but if I put X amount of money, what's my ROI going to be? So I always look at it from that retrospect, especially dealing with people in meme coins, because I've been holding some of my tokens from last cycle that I didn't sell stupidly. Well, not stupidly, like you make mistakes sometimes, right? That I didn't sell, and I'm happy to hold tokens for 4 years, 5 years. And then I've got people in my group that literally, if it doesn't pump in an hour, they're panicking. It's like, fucking hell, I'm trying to give them a solid project that you're like. So I kind of look at it, because these guys are retail, and retail act like that. A lot of the retail, especially the uneducated.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And if they got a 9 to 5, you don't expect them to be educated because they're working in 9 to 5, or they might have a business, or they might still have a lot of money, but they're still retail and they don't understand the market. So it's just looking at it from that side. What are they gonna? They're going to be looking at it. All right, cool. The project looks good. Might be a bit confused, but how am I going to make money from it? So they're the kind of questions that I'll ask.
No, and I like that. And it's good to have that kind of debate, like you said, because it gives different perspectives. I think for a project of that nature, like Rift that was on, it is thinking about the longer term outlook, and it's thinking about, okay, what's the world going to look like in 5 years from now, 10 years from now? What will the tech be like? What will people be using? And who's going to invest into those projects for infrastructure plays? It's going to be the big VCs that are out there that will be buying up these kind of things, just like they're buying up Bitcoin, because it is the future of money. And with Trump coming into power, at a minimum for the next 4 years, it is the future of money. So for us, as investors looking at, okay, well, what else is being built out from an ecosystem perspective with infrastructure, with tokenizing of asset classes, and what are people going to use for that? That's where NFTs have actually got a very good use. They don't have to be cute, furry animals, but if they're fixing a problem, those projects that have been groundbreaking in what they've created to provide different ways to trade and collateralize different tokens, that to me is like, okay, that makes sense. I can see big companies wanting to buy into this, use this tech themselves, and also existing projects in the space, whether they're gaming, whether they're memes, whether they're just normal NFT collections that have got half decent market caps. They'll want to use this tech because they can bring something new to their community. They can provide new services to their community. They can protect their community in different ways and collateralize in different ways. And that's where light bulbs were going off in my head.
Just have a quick nap.
What's that?
Want to pitch up a tent and just have a quick nap.
Yeah, for sure.
This is why I was laughing when Jordan was speaking earlier. So I was like, oh, fucking hell. Fun show's definitely bought on this guy. They both
it's true, but it's like you said, you've got different people that look at it in different ways, right? You've got Mr. Investor, you've got Mr. Builder, you've got Mr. Builder that's got passion and just wants to change the world and the whole landscape. And there's the immediate make money opportunities that are out there. There are, medium term, and then there are long-term plays. If I was able to invest in something like Magic Eden or OpenSea before the NFT boom, oh my God, that would have been a fantastic opportunity, right? This is what I see for Rift. I see Rift as there's this whole new NFT craze that's going to come, not for pictures, but for tokenizing and collateralization. And that, to me, is exciting because I am that tech nerd. I understand later down the line what things are going to look like because I'm in that area all the time. I'm having these conversations.
Let me tell you my view on it, Funcho, just quickly.
No, go for it, man.
Before we finish. So my view on it, and this is where we have very different perspectives, and not either of us are wrong, not either of us are right. It's just points of view, right? And a lot of the people, probably my people that are watching, will probably go with me on this one. Some of them might not. But for me, it's about making as much money in crypto. And with all due respect to the tech, like for me, that's kind of, it's good if it pumps the price so you can make money from it, right? Or if it's going to do something. It's about making as much money in the bull run in the right way as possible. And then cashing out 100% of holdings, putting it into property, and then basically doing the same thing. For me, the best investment of all time by a million miles is not NFTs, not crypto, not Bitcoin, is property, bricks and mortar. And I'm a crypto guy, so I should be saying buy Bitcoin, but it's too late to buy Bitcoin. And the bottom line is you could have bought Bitcoin for $1 and you could be sitting on it now and you could have bought a lot of it and you could be worth 400 million and your wallet gets hacked, or you have it on FTX and the exchange goes down. So yes, today it's an amazing investment, but you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow because there's very advanced people out there that can hack, that can take it off you, and you might be worth 400 million today and zero tomorrow. Whereas when you've got bricks and mortar, you've got, yes, obviously it's government controlled, you've got tax and this and that, but at least you know where it is. You can see it. You've got the land registry. It's there, right? And I'm saying this, I got hacked on one of my wallets the other day and last week. And it's like, how the fuck did I get hacked? It was 5:30 in the morning, didn't connect up to, wasn't a wallet trainer, didn't give out my private keys. I'm absolutely baffled at how this happened, right? And this was on Phantom. I don't know whether it's due to the update on the phone or whatever it was, but that kind of, I'm extremely safe. And I got my crypto in 11 different places, and that's not including exchanges, right? So probably 15 or 16 different places. And this was on a Phantom wallet. Now I don't keep anything on Phantom, but that's my thing. And if it was completely secure and you could like hold a Bitcoin or whatever and put it in a safe, then yeah, fine. Maybe like Bitcoin would be better than property, but I don't know. It's where it's on the blockchain, you can't see it. This is my concern with crypto. And that's why you come in, you make your money, you learn about it, my job is like educating people, doing the content side of things, advisory on projects, etc. But then it's make as much money as possible and then put it into property, because at least I know that's there and you can make good returns as long as you don't buy property in the UK, because the UK market's fucked.
100%. And I get your perspective, mate. And it's like that.
It's just safe. You make a lot of money and it's safe.
It's the risk. It's the risk side. Yeah,
exactly.
It's the risk side. If you've got a house, it's difficult to just lose a house unless you forgot where you bought it. You know, so I fully understand. You deserve
to lose it because you're an absolute retard.
Exactly. If you can't find your house, you're in trouble. But it's a risk thing too. It's like, look, I think I'll be in crypto for the rest of my life, and I think there's a lot of good security measures that are on their way, and your crypto will be backed up, and if you lost it, you'll get your money back. There's already insurance providers out there doing that. There's ones in the UK, and there's ones in other countries too.
But then you've got the problem
there
of
aren't many people that know about this.
And tax and kind of bad actors. And if someone has got the keys to your crypto, how do you know? Like even Ledger, they brought out a thing where you can do a backup, and then it's like, well, hang on a minute. If you back up the keys, that means there's obviously a way that they can get into it. And then I just still feel like as much as you do, it's still never going to be safe. And I just feel like it's better to be worth 100 million in property than worth $1 billion in crypto, because at least 100 million in property, that's safe. The $1 billion in crypto could be gone tomorrow. Obviously, you can keep it loads of different places and they're not all going to get hacked. But I just feel like you only live once. It's best to be careful of your money, because once you build up to that level, and then you go to zero, it's very hard to get back. People say it's easy. It's not easy to get to that level. It's very difficult to get to that level. And I just feel like it's better to have multi-millions in property and still be in crypto. I'm not going to completely leave crypto. I'm going to still be in crypto. But what I'm saying, I'm exiting my personal holdings, putting that into property. I'm still going to be doing the education. I'm still going to be looking at new projects. I'm still going to be buying. But I mean, once everything goes up, obviously I'm going to completely exit 100% of the portfolio, but not leave crypto, still stay in crypto, but just move that money into, into bricks and mortar.
Yeah, I mean, selling the top is
I don't blame you.
No question.
Yeah, there's no argument there. I mean, like you said earlier, that there isn't like a wrong and right here. It's like me, I'm crypto, I'm precious metals, I'm property. That's diversification of your assets, and some cash, of course. And you'll put more cash in at times where there's opportunities.
Problem is the cash is USDT cash, and that's still crypto. That's like me, I've got cash, but USDT cash.
I'm not going to have it in the bank, am I? I ain't going to have it in the bank. What the hell am I buying in the bank? What? Get myself an ISA? Do you know what I mean? Of course it's not in my bank. But no, I'm with you.
Like
I like that approach, and that's the right approach for you. Exactly, yeah. But like what you said there, that's the right approach for you. And you're explaining the reasons why, and I appreciate that. That's fair enough. That's your choice. That's your play. And I think it's a smart play, without question. But for me, I also want crypto as part of what I want to do moving forwards. Even when the market's not looking so good, I'm going to short it, you know, and then I'll buy more Bitcoin when I'm at the bottom. And I want property, I want precious metals. Those things to me are the most valuable things on the planet right now, aside from my family.
Don't tell me you're sitting there buying gold, Funcho.
No, not gold. I'm more of a silver guy.
Silver, okay. Cool.
Silver,
yeah.
Yeah, no, do you know what it is? I've always had that perspective, but it's just since kind of the hack, because it confused me. If I've connected my wallet to something, it was only a very small amount of money, but I mean, it's just the whole thing where I genuinely don't know how it happened. I still don't know how it happened, which is the scary thing. So it's kind of like,
yeah, of course, man.
That's the thing where it's. I've always been a property guy, even in crypto. I'm still a property guy, right? But since the hack, I'm like, how the hell has that wallet been hacked? And it's just
I think that actually makes it worse that you don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah, you know, it's fine. Yeah. You made a mistake. You learn a lesson. It's when you don't know.
Yeah. That is concerning at that point.
And it's not a fact about the money. The money is only like 4.5K altogether between all of the private keys that were connected to that wallet. But it's like all of the wallets. I don't know how many wallets. Maybe it was like 10 or 12 wallets or something. Most of the wallets, it was dust in it anyway. But I mean, they all went within a minute. So it wasn't someone manually going in, sending it. It was, I don't know what happened, but it was some automated shit. Maybe Jordan can bring on his CTO, and his CTO might be able to help because he's a tech guy. But I'm absolutely baffled, and I'm the safest person. Like last when was it? It was last cycle actually. One of my friends got hacked as well. But this guy literally typed in on Google Qcoin, clicked on the sponsored link at the top, put in his password, put in all his details, and then obviously his Qcoin got. But it wasn't even Qcoin. It was like some dummy website. If you do that, fair enough. You know how you've got hacked, right? But this case is just different. I don't know how. And I'm very
I get it.
Did they just dump your coins and transfer out?
Yeah, they just dumped and transferred, but it was like 10 or 12 wallets or something like this. There were a lot of them were just dusted $100 or $80 or whatever. But I mean, it was then there's one with like 500 and another one with a bit more. It's always together about $4,500. But they did all of the wallets within 1 minute. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how it happened.
Yeah, but probably. Yeah.
Someone said it might have been delayed trading, but the thing is that 2 weeks ago on that wallet, one of them I had $18,000 in. So if it was delayed trading, I don't know why, because that's what I was thinking as well. Because I might have connected something. They wait until you get a certain amount, but I had more in there previously. This is the lowest amount I've had in there, so that kind of But
well,
but cool.
this is the way I look at it, right? I was just very quickly. I was going to say, all you got to do is just put $100 into one of these meme coins, and you've got that back. That's how I look at it. You've got it straight back because you know that you can pick. What I'm saying is, you put $100 into one of these meme coins that comes onto the show, and you're going to get that money back. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, the money. No, I don't care about the money. I don't care about the money. I care about how it happens because I don't know how it happens. So how am I going to avoid it? Right. The money is completely irrelevant. It's a very small amount of money, right? It's how it happens.
Maybe we can put out a plea right now to the person that did it to please let us know how you did it, just so.
No. I'll tell him. Do
you know what I mean?
Keep the money. Just tell me how you did it.
Yeah.
So I learned something because that's more valuable than the money, right?
Just let me know. Like, it's cool. Madness. Oh, I don't know.
I must have made a mistake.
It was a cool show though today.
I usually make mistakes. So what's that?
I said it's been a really cool show today. Actually, I've enjoyed it.
It's been good. We were going to limit it to 5 minute thingies, and limit it to like an hour.
Went really well.
Gone off nearly 2 hours, but it's good. It was good fun.
I swear it's always me. If I'm talking,
mate, whenever you're not on, we do a 20-minute show.
Yeah. When you have the utility plays, it's like there's more to talk about.
Whenever Pete knows there's a show coming up, he books out like 5 hours, make sure he hasn't got any plans. Books the whole day off. When I saw you with Jordan as well, I this is another fun show. They're going to be sitting here chatting all the time. We're going to be here all night.
Yeah, I'm watching poor Smokey Pete trying to not be in pain on screen. His back's killing him. He's been sat there for that long.
Yeah, no, it's
nice living room. Yeah.
I'm quite relaxed. Yeah. But these sunglasses, they give me a headache staring at the screen for a long time with the sunglasses on. So.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I just noticed that.
I think we should wrap up, guys. It's been a great show. Thank you for everyone that joined. I'm going to put an announcement. If you're not in my public group, it's completely free. The link is in the description. I'll put an announcement of what time we're doing. We might do the same time. I don't know. Like last week, I was absolutely knackered. So if you go back and watch the show for the first half an hour, I was literally falling asleep. So it's kind of a bit better to do it a bit earlier if possible. And I think that time might work better for a lot of people as well. But let me have a think about it. Let me speak to some people. I want to do the best time that's suitable for everyone if possible. But yeah, cool. Thanks for joining. See you again soon. And see you in a bit. Bye.
Thanks.